See, when things get too competitive and become too regimental, or some of us, among us, there are, when they don't do their shower one day, like the cold shower, they beat themselves up with a stick
Right.
for missing it. It's like when somebody misses their meditation session to one day, the stick comes out to beat themselves up, right? And this is what we need to let go, because every given moment we will feel the need for something else. Like, for example, if you miss the meditation, check in with that. Like, what's going on that you resisted it so much that day? Or the cold shower, or your green juice, all these trendy things that we like to do every day.
Mm-hmm.
We've got these
Mm-hmm.
checklists, like affirmations, like you missed it that day, and okay, let's check in with you. What's going on that day that you really resisted? Maybe there's something else that you needed to focus on that day, or there's something else. I mean, it can be very easy for people to really start being extremely critical about themselves for missing just the one thing out of their list, because we are almost pressured with this whole being in this information technology. We are bombarded. Try this tool, try that tool, and then you're like, okay, I've got 20 on my list that I need to do every day. Now what do? I am using all my precious time checking things out that I don't even know whether, because you're so disconnected, you can't even feel whether it's helping you, right? So how do you talk to people when they do that?
Okay, so first of all, I love Eastern cultures since I'm really young. What do I love about the Asian countries is this being present, this mindfulness teaching, this checking in with yourself, that I think no other culture really teaches you that. I've been doing this. I've been the first to do this, like to try many things. And then when I didn't do it 1 day or 2 days, I'm like just talking to myself, such a bad way. I was abusing myself verbally. And I think emotionally too. I've heard something on a podcast. Someone said, okay, build your routine, build your rituals, but don't become a prisoner of your rituals. Don't become a prisoner of your rituals. So first of all, you have to understand that you don't need everything, to move you one step in your nutrition or in your, fitness or spiritual journey. It's a form of procrastination to always say, I am missing something. So this gives me a reason to not be 100% doing the ritual or like working with it when the high of starting something new goes down and you need to go, through this plateau, but you have to go through it to get to the next level. So once I understood this process of there is a high that goes into my brain every time that I start something new, but then it goes down when I started to, know more about the thing. I was like, oh, wow, this makes sense. And then the procrastination thing, I was always looking for excuses. Mix that with do not judge yourself from the Eastern cultures philosophy. Do not judge yourself. You can have a real talk like David Goggins. I love him. I love his book, everything. Every time you have to be 100% honest with you. And it's so hard to do. It's so hard to be honest, but it's also so easy. But once you're honest with you 100% saying, okay, well, I haven't done that. Well, this is the reason why. Well, it's not for me. Sometimes we're running after things that we think are good for us, but they're not for us. So do not judge yourself. Stop going after everything. Just start executing. You only need one thing. You only need one supplement to start, experimenting with. And then let the process just go. Give it time to really do the work, because nothing is done instantly.